Hi, we're going to do plough position now. So yeah, plough is an inversion, and it's probably helpful if you know how to do shoulder stand as well. And you can do them both together. Some people find plough more enjoyable or easier than shoulder stand, so sometimes prefer to go into that. Also, yeah, some people like to do the plough as you come up into shoulder stand into the plough. You can then hold the plough first and then do the shoulder stand after. Sometimes that suits people better than doing the shoulder stand first and then into the plough. So for the plough, if you do have any issues with blood pressure, listen to your body. The same as shoulder stand, sort of, yeah, just see if you feel okay doing it. Plough, the benefits of plough are similar to the shoulder stand. It's good for toning the core, it's good for the digestive system, reproductive organs, it stimulates the thyroid gland. It's I find it very calming for the mind, actually, possibly more so than the shoulder stand. I find it has a really nice calming effect. When I've done it, I can kind of think a bit more clearly after. And it's very good for stretching the hamstrings. So it's very strong on the backs of the legs, which then also means that it's strong on the back. So if you do have, obviously like the shoulder stand, neck issues, but if you do have any back issues and if you have any disc problems especially, modify the plough, or possibly not even do it. So I'm going to show you with a modification with you can use a chair or something. I've got a little like kiddie, well, step up stool kind of thing, so I'm going to use that. I'll show you with that first and then we'll do the full thing without the modification. So I have got blankets similar to the shoulder stand. If you do feel that helps, makes it comfy or just helps you balance a bit better, you can put just a few blankets underneath the shoulders, head down onto the ground, and I'm hoping that I've got my stool in the right position. So that's always the difficult thing when you're coming up into it. So similar to coming up to shoulder stand, I'm going to start off with bent knees and arms down on the ground. I'm going to go up on an exhale. I'm going to make sure that I don't turn my head whilst I'm in it. So yeah, so if you just keep your head so your neck stays straight whilst you're in it. So on an exhale, I'm working my core. I'm bringing my legs up and I'm supporting my back. And then I'm going to start to take straight legs and I'm bringing them over. Yay, I got it. So hopefully if you've got your chair or whatever in the right place, your feet are just coming down onto that. So yeah, still got my hands here supporting my back. And the aim is to try and you're coming up onto the shoulders and you're trying to like push up through the sit bones. So yeah, the spine's trying to stay as straight as you can make it, really, so that you're not compromising the spine. Obviously, if your hamstrings are really tight, then you will need like a chair or something that's fairly high up off the ground, because otherwise, as you start to bring the legs down, it does really compromise the back of the the spine, basically the back. So yeah, so just sort of like holding it here. The legs can be together if that feels comfy. The toes curled under. Some people do it with pointy toes, but I prefer to curl the toes under. Just sort of like holding it there. You're getting a chin lock. Obviously listen to your body, make sure it feels a calmer neck. If the chest needs to come slightly away from the chin, then just bringing it away slightly so it's not so strong. So you're just breathing into it, keep pushing up through the sit bones. So when you're ready to come out, then probably like bend the knees in to make it a bit easier, and then arms down, and then working the tummy muscles. You're going to slowly roll out, nice and controlled. Okay, so I'm going to show you without the without a chair, without any blankets or anything. So we'll get rid of them. Get rid of that. So again, yeah, if you want to go up into the shoulder stand first, that's cool, and hold the shoulder stand and then do the plow, or some prefer to kind of come straight up over into the plow, and then after you've been in plow for a while, so it's kind of up to you how long you want to hold as well. Sometimes 30 seconds is ample. Some people like to hold for a few minutes. Again, just really listen to your body. But yeah, sometimes doing the plow and then the shoulder stand. So I've not got enough room here to go up straight legged, but if you've not done it before, it might be a good idea to go up with bent knees anyway. Makes it easier. So leave enough room behind you as well. So yeah, just making sure that your back's nice and comfy and your spine's sort of in alignment. Draw your chin down slightly, palms face down, knees bent. So on an exhale, we're coming up. We're going to support the back, bringing the hands up. So some weight going through the elbows. The elbows kind of come together a bit. And then bent knees, and then you start to straighten out the legs as the legs come over. So I'm going to bring them all the way over. So they're coming down onto the ground. So ideally behind you. So if you find it is a little bit tight and you feel like you're really rounding your back, you might want to bend the knees a bit, and you could even take those feet slightly apart if you wanted to try that. Or if you want to keep the legs straight, curl the toes under and just sort of try and push up through the sit bones as much as you can. So the thighs are active as well. Make sure you're not putting any pressure on the knees. Hopefully getting a good hamstring stretch. You should feel it sort of massaging your internal organs as well. So just make sure everything's in alignment, even weight down through your shoulders. Keep the neck central, head central. So if you want to change the position of the arms, you can. You could link hands and take them behind your back, away from you on your mat. So that's a really nice stretch as well. So ideally the breath is in and out through the nose. Or you might want to have a go at binding, so bringing the hands underneath the toes, so you're linking the body together. Creates like an energy seal or energy lock. And just listening to your body again. So yeah, just make sure you feel okay doing it and see how you feel afterwards as well. To come out, we're going to bring hands onto the back, support the back, bend the knees in. So working the tummy muscles as you come out. You can bring the hands down, palms flat, and then just slowly roll it out. Bringing the feet down onto the ground, and then you might just like want to take the legs out straight maybe, and arms out, just allowing the chest to open a bit, just letting yourself relax. Or you can link the hands and bring the hands behind the head to open the chest as well, just allowing the neck to open up. Or a really good counter pose is the fish pose. So I'll do another video on the fish pose. So hopefully you've enjoyed the plow, and I'll see you soon.